This is Vantage AI, clarity before commitment. It's a UC Berkeley MIDS Capstone built by a 5-person team. At its core, it turns a dense California lease into a structured report you can act on. 4 sections, personal info hidden first, and checked against California housing rules. The flow is 4 steps. Pick your lease, strip personal info, analyze, download the report. Privacy is built in. Names, contact, and payment details are hidden before anything reaches the AI. You review it first, you can hide more, and your original PDF never leaves your browser. Every clause is read 2 ways: a rule-based check against California law and a separate AI lease review, so you never get one unexplained black box verdict. The report itself is those 4 sections: financials, disclosures, rights and risk, and neighborhood, and it's clearly marked educational, not legal advice. Now, let's run a real lease. I accept the terms, drop in the lease, and hit hide my info. There's that privacy step in action. 16 personal values already hidden automatically, each shown as a label. The gold ones are what Vantage caught, and I'm not limited to what it caught. Say, I also want to hide the residence type. I just select single-family home, choose Other, and label it as the residence type. It's masked everywhere it appears, shown in purple as something I hid, and the count ticks up to 17. Then I analyze, and the original still never leaves my browser. Seconds later, the report. Rent's clean, green, no conflict, but the security deposit gets a red legal conflict badge. Red means the rule check found lease language that directly conflicts with the law. The deposit is $73.50, more than 2 months' rent, and California caps it at 2 months, and it's backed by the exact quote from the lease. And that left panel is worth a look. By default, it shows your original PDF, but I can switch it to transcription, the clean, privacy-protected text the AI actually read. Either way, clicking a finding highlights its evidence right in the document, so every call on the right ties back to the exact words on the left. Disclosures runs California's full required checklist and color codes everyone. 2 come back, flagged in red. The lease admits known lead-based paint, and the property sits in a special flood hazard zone. Red means a disclosed condition you should actually weigh. 10 are clear, a few need a closer look, and every call shows the quote it's based on. Rights and risk is where those 2 signals show up on each clause. Landlord entry is legally fine, but the AI review flags it orange as broad and worth negotiating. And neighborhood pulls census rent data for the zip, so you can see how your rent stacks up against the area. Then it turns the findings into a negotiation plan: plain English fixes, replacement clause language, and a ready-to-send email asking the landlord to bring that deposit down to the legal limit. The plan is also a conversation. A chat box at the bottom offers suggested prompts. For example, show me my clarification surfaces the softer questions it held back for follow-up, and I can also ask it to retone the email to sound more collaborative or firmer. The plan adapts to how you want to negotiate. And it all exports to one clean, 12-page PDF. 4 sections with page breaks, every badge explained in plain English, all the evidence quotes and the census source included, marked educational, not legal advice. Something you can hand to a roommate, a landlord, or an attorney. And every report has a quick feedback control, thumbs up or down, with an optional reason, so it keeps improving. Staying on brand for privacy, any comment is stripped of personal info before it's stored, and your lease text and evidence quotes are never included. That's Vantage AI. Clarity before commitment. From a dense PDF to a report you can act on in about a minute.